Shug, what you doing?
Doing stunts, tractor stunts.
My gosh, be careful!
I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to park this thing on this tractor, or on this trailer, because, well, I'll show you in a second.
There you go.
All right, I've been using math and science to figure this out. Did I ever tell you I flunked my 8th grade math class?
Yeah, didn't your dad flunk you?
Yeah, my dad was my 8th grade math teacher, and he failed me in math. I deserved it, though. Thankfully, we're only using 7th grade math today, though, to figure this out. Everything I'm about to tell you is not even going to interest you much, I don't think.
I'm interested.
So the tractor weighs about 1,000 pounds. So because this is a tilt deck trailer, the axle's in the middle. Typically they're back a little bit. So now that I'm carrying the weight, I want to make sure I got tongue weight, and I want to make sure the tractor or the trailer is balanced properly. So
Even.
yeah, so I want it to be
Even distribution.
I mean, if you want to get technical. I mean, I guess. So the tractor weighs about 1,000 pounds. We got 50 pounds of wheel weights on here. So if we take the transmission and the motor, we're going to say that there's like 500 pounds for the front axle and 500 pounds for the back axle. Parked like this, it evens it out pretty good. The loader weighs about 500 pounds. So part of the load is on the axle, part of the load is on the back of the trailer. So as you can see, we're all the way to the back. So when I use this to haul the tractor with the loader, I have to park it backwards, because if I put the loader in the front, all the weight from the back of the tractor is now going to be back here, which is going to uneven distribute the weight. It's going to uneven distribute the weight of the tractor, balancing the trailer.
Did my homework,
You
didn't
did.
I?
That's right. So I want to park it in the same spot each time, and without the loader, I can spin it around and drive it on and put the front wheels up here, because the back weighs more than the rear, according to my calculations, by about 150 pounds. I did not even figure in the mowing deck because it's 170 pounds. Part of it is hanging off the front axle, the other part is hanging off the back axle. Cancels each other out. So I want to make sure this thing parks in the same spot each time. In order to do that, I bought these wheel chock thingamajiggers made by Rhino, and basically all it is, remember that X-Track I put in Boxcar Willie for the wedding?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty much, this is E-Track, so it's very similar. So what you do is you get these wheel chocks that comes with it. We're going to mount one here, and we're going to mount one over here. I got them backwards. I'm going to mount one like this. I'm going to mount one like this. And then this strap.
We'll go around the tire.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So this strap is going to go up and over the tire like this. Now, with the rear tires, they're bigger. It's going to work out pretty well. If I drive it on, the tires are smaller, so there'll be a gap in between the wheel chocks, but I think they'll still work. So other than that, I'm not really doing anything out here today. I've driven this thing on a handful of times. I think
It fits good though.
Yeah, it's perfect. I did some measurements. I even used the square and a tape measure to figure out the even distribution of weight. So, so, I mean, we pretty much got it nailed down.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think I have it. So I weigh 200 pounds plus a little bit. And I can stand here. So it's pretty evenly.
That's scary.
It's pretty evenly balanced right now. I don't know.
That's really neat.
I think it might work. I can't pick it up. I mean, I guess I can.
You're old. Please don't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping I got it balanced pretty good, but I know I want a little more weight to the front, but I can't. I can bring it back. Maybe I should. I got to bring it back. See this mark right here? So that's where I need the center. So I got to bring this back a couple inches. Let me just back this up.
You can't go anymore because that thing.
Hitting the
Yeah,
rail.
yeah.
But, so you can see I brought it back a little bit. Now let's stand on it and see what happens. I don't think I had it in the right spot. So we just added a little more tongue weight to it.
Yep.
So I think that's
And
why.
those are sturdy enough. Will they stay in place all the time now?
Yeah,
And when you go over with the tractor, it won't break them?
not supposed to.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that.
This thing is so temperamental with weight balance that I want to make sure I park it in the same spot each time. So I think that's the best way to do that with these Chocks. And I bought these because they're green. I like the color green. I think they come in other colors, but I like the green. So yeah, I think I got it finally dialed in. I'm gonna get these mounted. The kit comes with a couple of straps that you can use to secure these straps when they're not used. Let's see, it's got all the hardware, all the mounting hardware, 4 Chocks.
Will you use all 4 Chocks or no?
Yeah, because you have to tie it on the front and the back.
Oh, okay.
So this they have to go like this.
Yeah, for sure.
With the tire in the middle. And then we got a sticker. We got a sticker, which is, stickers are cool. And then we got a bag to keep the straps in.
You love pouches.
I know. I know. So
He loves pouches.
So we can keep these right in here, and then these will go right in the box we mounted last week.
So cool.
Yeah. So last week's video, I asked for ideas on naming this trailer, and one person replied "Tilt Deck Ted," which I thought was pretty cool. And then, honestly, Lucy, she's the worst. She's digging up that patch I just put there. And then, that one might be in the pool. I think it did go in the pool. And then you remember the second one I told you about last night?
I do, but I can't remember.
It was Eileen.
Oh,
So, you know who it was that made the comment?
Who?
Well, it just dawned on me who it was. It
Pam?
was Pamela.
we love you, Pamela Costine.
So Pam says I should name the trailer Eileen, which is a great idea, which is a great name too. So we're still taking suggestions, but so right now it's Eileen or Tilt Deck Ted. I think it was Tilt Deck Ted. I think it was. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was tilt deck 10.
Yep.
So anyway, so we're having a little bit of fun today, and we're gonna go ahead and get this mounted. And
That's so.
you know, I gotta go get the frisbee out of the pool. They're probably ripping the pool down. I mean, it just fits on there perfectly.
It really does. Mr. Paul did a great job.
Yeah. Look at the dogs.
Yep. He got the frisbee in the pool.
Hey. All right. So I guess I'm going to go get to work.
Okay, you get to work. Can't wait to see what it looks like after.
I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to screw them down temporarily. And then once I know they're in the right spot,
Make them more permanent.
I will use the included mounting bolts. And it's funny because the tract of the front tires and the back tires, the front tire tract is actually a little bit wider than the rear, but the tires are wider in the back, so it's a little bit, maybe I need
Challenging.
maybe I need a wheel spacer. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Anyway. All right, I'm going to get to work. These are not hard to install. Comes with all the hardware. They're going to need a 10mm ratchet and wrench. And it'll through bolt the deck. I think the bolts are about 1.5 inches long. They're way too long for this deck that I have because it's only 5/4. Right here on both sides, you may or may not be able to see it. We're able to through bolt part of the frame. So we're not just going through the deck on this side and over on that side. Okay, we have a conundrum. Oh, I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to be close. Let me show you what I did. Okay, in order to get this all the way to the back as far as I needed it to, now my handle hits. It doesn't even ratchet, it's so close to the top, it doesn't even ratchet. So this whole rail system, I got to rethink. It's nice to have a rail, but I ended up having to do on this side, I just put the ratchet in the front, and it seems to work fine. I'm going to have to rethink my railing system. These projects never end. What are you doing now, Paul? Well, I've made a dreadful error. I've got to rethink this railing situation. So for now, I'm just going to pull this off. You know, most people would take it apart. Not me. I'd rather drop it on something. There. That actually works a little bit better. All right. That ain't going nowhere. All right, so we got the tie downs installed and they work perfectly. I've got to rethink the rail system. I was going to potentially do one out of steel anyway. In this configuration right here, this is the heaviest this tractor will ever be. And right now, I've got 617 pounds on the rear axle. I got 477 pounds on the front axle. If I add in half the weight of the loader, which is 500 and change, 515 pounds, I think. So if you add 250 pounds to the front axle, that brings it up to 735 pounds. And then estimated weight of the bucket on the back of the trailer is the other half of the loader, 250 pounds. So I got 250 pounds, 735 pounds, 617 pounds. As for securing this end of the trailer, I've got a couple holes right in the frame there. I'll use this hole in the frame here. The same thing on the other side, and then what I'll do is I'll run from here or from that hole there up and over the loader, which is also a requirement here in our area. Each attachment has to be secured. I think the Rhino wheel chock set is going to work out pretty well. It's going to make sure I have the tractor in the same spot every time so that I have an even distribution of weight. You have to be a little more cautious with a tilt deck trailer because the axle's in the center. So I want to make sure that I have a safe distribution of weight, and I think this will get it done. So if you're interested in that system, I do have a link below in the description. Feel free to check it out. There's also a few other links down there from previous videos that might interest you. If you made it to the end of the video today, I appreciate you. You are better than most. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. All day. They'll play Frisbee all day. Just keep throwing it.